Right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Edmund V. Simpson II. I am here to give you the Basketball Wives. What is this thing called? Show, reaction, video, whatever you want to call it. So, I've been watching Basketball Wives since they first started. But I'm a Basketball Wives fan. Last season, I don't think I really watched that much because just a lot going on. And to me, it was a different kind of drama than I was used to, with Tammy, Evelyn, Jackie, and whatnot. But yeah, so just going to get into it on their first episode.
We know what 2020 had in store for us. Coronavirus growing so fast now, health leaders say we need to do much more than we already have.
Okay, so here we have it. It pretty much started. What I love about reality shows is how they kind of introduce people one by one. So I'm going to talk about their confessional looks and what I see. Right now we have Shawnee looking good in white. Love her, confessional look. Love that she is always with her kids. Love, 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 love when you see celebrities with their children on these reality shows. We have Malaysia. She's looking good. Got wigs in the back. Okay. We have Tacky Jackie. We all know that Tacky Jackie, she's great for TV. Evelyn looks a little old, and she looks young as fuck with this bomb ass body. Baby, Evelyn is so damn pretty. Phoebe. Did not notice that was Phoebe too. I was really confused because that did not look like Phoebe to me. I didn't know she had got some work done or whatever. But later on, we see that she pretty much had a teeth whitening and just got a good dental job done or whatever. Maybe it's because she doesn't have on makeup and eyelashes. But child, she looks good to me. I like Phoebe. Okay, so my thing is, I feel like that when in doubt in reality TV, get you a boo and say something about marriage. I feel like that these girls be so quick to get a dude and start talking about all of this stuff. Now, yes, I get it, it's reality TV. We, go through stuff like that and whatever. But when you are on national television, I understand that you're going for a check and stuff, but if your life is not that interesting to the point to where you have to fake or whatever or rush something like love with another human, I don't know. It's a bit tired to me, especially you talking about getting married and so it's girl. It's like, and girl, he done cheated too. So he done cheated already. So that's what this thing is going to be. Is that y'all are working on? It's like I don't get it. Is that you are already introducing something to us that is unhealthy? Okay, so another thing that I do not like is these girls be so tough. They be talking all this smack and then be crying. Even OG, it's like, girl, you be talking about body slamming people and you be throwing your words out. And it's like, then the moment that y'all see that, okay, well, I'm losing. And so a way that I can like really get them is by getting everyone else to hate them. And I'm not for that, especially when you start playing with the whole thing of colorism. I just don't believe that colorism or racism is going on this show. See, the thing with that is that with Evelyn, you gotta stop it. I mean, if you are saying something that is not true, especially when the whole thing of colorism and racism is very big right now. So that's things that's very targeting, triggering, whatever you want to call it. So I mean, that's a good way to get people to don't like her, like me, like listen to me. And yeah, when I don't think that Evelyn is like that at all. So it makes a lot of sense for Evelyn to fight that. Okay, so we got Shawnee talking about Kobe, which I appreciated. I really appreciated her, mentioning that that they knew him as Uncle Kobe. Like I just love how her storyline be her kids. And it's good, it's juicy, it's fun. It's just great. I just love to see when parents are being parents on these shows. I mean, like, if that's your reality, it's going to reflect. And so we also had Jackie questioning. I like that Jackie is actually questioning, I guess questioning to get clarity with OG with this whole, saying that it's, racist, and, Evelyn is being a bigot. I really love that Jackie is posing the question, because she's saying that I don't feel that way. And they have had some issues. Jackie has talked about Evelyn's child, and we know how Evelyn feels about that girl. So, come on, it's like, and if Evelyn didn't give that to Jackie, that's just how I feel. I mean, because they are pretty much the same skin tone. I'm not gonna get deep into that because I don't want to say anything wrong. I do understand that we should look at it, and I looked at it, and we're just gonna throw it out. I'm gonna throw it out. I don't see it yet. Maybe she'll do something later on in the season. We'll see. But as of now, Evelyn is good in my book. I don't think that she has anything against dark-skinned people or black people. I understand it now that she doesn't have black in her DNA or whatever. But yeah. So with this whole thing with Evelyn, Malaysia, and Phoebe, that is an interesting crew. That is an interesting crew. I don't know why I don't expect Malaysia and Evelyn to really hang out like that. Didn't I get into it or something? Or am I could. Okay, so we have Miss Liz. Liza, something, I don't know. But yeah, so that is, I guess Shaunie is trying to bring her on the show, and I guess she's kind of passing her along to Evelyn. And Evelyn is going to introduce her to everyone. So now she has met Malaysia just that fast. And so apparently Liz has baby daddy issues. Apparently he has like addiction problems. And of course that brings on mental issues, which is very serious in our community. But we'll see, because I don't like when these new girls come on and then they end up crying and, oh, this is too much. I wasn't expecting. I don't understand how they get on a reality show and you ain't did your research on what you're going on, because that's what I do. But so then with Malaysia and Jackie, they have their little issue, whatever. These girls go so back and forth. It is so annoying. The fact that Malaysia did all of this talking, I think that was last season, but she did all of this talking about, how she from Compton and she'll whoop this and she'll whoop that. And, oh, Jackie talking about my kids. Where is she? Where is she? And then Jackie all up in Malaysia's face like, and Malaysia didn't bust a grape. Like, it don't make sense to me. So I am under the impression that you just didn't want to whoop her ass because she old and y'all really are friends and y'all just created this back and forth enemy to friendship thing just for the money. I'm not buying it, but tap in. Yeah, Phoebe and her, damn. Child. I mean, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I guess it is entertaining. We'll see what comes from it. I mean, it's a handsome guy. Once again, I love a man that keeps his dreads tight. Or I love a bald man that keeps his scalp bald. I mean, But yeah, so I don't know. Phoebe, to me, she kind of acts like a 12 or 13-year-old. She seems a bit too goofy for me. Like everything just, I don't know what the hell I just said, but that's what the fuck she sound like. And I mean, she seemed cool, but at the same time, she seemed like one of them girls who be cool, but she don't know how to read the room, and she be saying shit in the corner, and sometimes you just give her one of those, like, girl, like, ugh, like, did she have to come? I mean, this is for real their story every freaking season. It's always, it is exactly, it's always the same. It's always that Jackie did something to Malaysia and Malaysia took offense to it. And now Jackie trying to sound like me and Terrence, to be honest. But okay, but yeah, it's crazy how apparently, okay, so coronavirus hit, which we all knew that it was in China, but we really wasn't worried about it over here. But at some point, I completely forgot that it did. You know, the first cases we knew about, but we weren't wearing face masks. So it's good to watch now how like this is at the top of the coronavirus. They know about it, but they're not wearing face masks. But then at some point, we went into the whole stay at home, and I think even at the stay at home, a little bit after that, face masks weren't required everywhere. So I completely forgot. See what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, I completely forgot just how scary things were. Like, martial law had started being thrown up, and people didn't know what the fuck martial law was. I was one of them, but it's like that shit was scary. Like, we didn't know. Like, it was scary. Well, so there you have it. First episode of Basketball Wives LA, or I don't know if you just call it Basketball Wives. But yeah, we have our first episode down, and we just saw pretty much what we're going to see throughout the season. The girls, or the women rather, they're going to go to a mansion, and they're going to live it up. They're going to have a good time. Of course, people being in a house with one another, they're going to get into it. Hopefully, we will see them, having a great time, playing games, getting drunk, laughing, acting, just really having a great time, and not this whole getting into it all the time and stuff lingering on. But we're going to see how that goes. I really love that they are pouring into this Black Lives Matter thing. Seeing Malaysia talk to her kids about it is very serious. Hopefully she also had this talk while they were off the camera. But yeah, so we have the Black Lives Matter, OG talking about, a teacher told her that she would never amount to anything. It's crazy that people really hear that. It is just absolutely crazy that children hear that. But then, hate to take it back to this, but we also saw OG threatening someone. I don't understand how these people get on these shows and you acting so tough and you playing victim, and then the next moment you threatening somebody. I do not get it. Y'all really go back and forth with this whole thing. And then I said, last but not least, we had Miss Jennifer. We all know and love Jennifer. Is her last name Williams too? I don't know. But yeah, I just love how Jennifer talks like this. And you got it all twisted up. You got it all twisted up if you think that you're going to mess with Jennifer. Because Jennifer, she's going to just talk and she's really going to let her accent come out, and you just really not going to know what to do with it because it kind of sounds hard, but then she also kind of whines with it. So you just never really know what the fuck Jennifer gonna do. If she gonna do something messy, throw somebody up under the bus, or be a good friend to somebody, or cry, tell her story. I don't know, child. She seems to, she need to go on Iyanla, that apparently is canceled now or something, I don't know. But thank you guys for tuning in. This is my very first commentary video. I've been wanting to do this commentation video, review video, whatever you want to call it. It's on the Edmund Show, and you hear, and it's in color. But yeah, so once again, thank y'all for watching. Tune in every week. I am really gonna try. Oh, I'm gonna really try to do this every week. This was fun though. I'm not gonna tell you how I did it, but yeah, this was fun. I'll be here every week. I plan to do Married to Medicine come March, so stay tuned for that. Working on a game show with my boy Trent, and also looking trying to solidify a team so we can start getting that going, all of that stuff. So yeah, you guys just stay tuned to the Edmonds Show. I really do have some things in the works. I do have some things planned, and I would love if you guys could comment, like, subscribe, share, and do all of that stuff that you need to do to help your boy out, because I'm trying to climb. I got some things to say, and I want y'all to hear them. I want to spread love, and I want y'all to feel loved. Y'all have a good one.